I'm Geoff Weber. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, or sometimes we call that a CEO. I say it stands for Chief Everything Officer of Heirloom Cloud Corporation. Do you like old memories? Do you take pictures? Do you love your kids? Do you love video of your newborn baby taking their first tub and want to share it with grandma and grandpa? And they say, yeah, but doing all of this is so hard. How do I do this? Because the video is too large. I can't text it to my mom, or I can't email it. It's too large a file. And so that's what Heirloom does. We take any type of media onto one usable platform that you can enjoy any photo, any video, any scrapbook from one particular platform. I'm really busy. I'm a manager Mike kind of guy, and my fingers in all these different places, and there's boxes of photos and old photo albums, loose photos and slides and VHS cassettes and everything that my family members are shipping to me because I digitized all my own stuff. And they said, hey, can you do this for us too? And I said, you need to turn that into a business. Well, we like to tell people your memories on Heirloom Cloud are much safer than sitting on a cassette or a DVD, and someone might say, well, I've got it backed up to an external hard drive. Well, what happens when your house burns down or there's a flood? You are 411 times more likely to get struck by a meteor than lose a single file on Heirloom.
My name is John Rahagi. My title is Co-Founder and Chief Technology Officer. What I'm focused on is our technology build, so that's building our platform and our products and services on that platform. So typically a day will be going into the design and looking and developing that, as well as continuing to improve the functionality of our platform and work with the developers that we have overseas to improve our products and services. I think the most important thing is that both Geoff and I, our co-founder, we have a passion for the mission. We love the idea of what we are solving for, because we have experienced this challenge of having fragmented experience, of not having one place for all of your memories, and the risk of losing memories that are on VHS tapes and old photos and old media. And definitely is something that personally I've experienced, in my own family, and know that it affects millions of others. So we're really invested in that, and to be able to create something that is new. Also, because our business model is heavily invested in the local community, we're excited by that. We're here, people come in and drop off their stuff to be digitized, and we get to meet them and see them in person.
The overarching guidance for what we do on a daily basis is the customer. And so, is it a telephone call that came through? Is it someone who had a hard time logging in? Is it someone asking us for a service that we just don't have, but it would be valuable? That's where the priority focus is. I don't care about, salacious kind of stuff that's going on in the world. I'm just here to serve the customer. And I started reviewing learning more about this space, and I was alarmed to have found that nationwide adults on the autism spectrum have an 80% unemployment rate. And so I wrote this paper, Disrupting a Monoculture by Recruiting Autistic Talent, and it won the Galileo Award. And since that time, and I'm not revealing anything that's not already open source, the National Security Agency, NSA, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, NGA, both up in Washington, D.C., are now actively recruiting members on the autism spectrum. And so we're trying to do the same thing here at Heirloom. I've been on some telephone calls, I've heard some telephone calls from our customer success agents of someone actually in tears because we call and make sure that they can log in, and they click, and we hear the video playing in the background. And in many cases, it's like grandma or a spouse that just recently passed away. And maybe it was video that was stuck on a 8mm reel or a VHS or a beta cassette. And now for the first time, they're seeing it, and they're in tears because of it.